Good morning, Lewis. I am Logan Kapp along with Allison Leikwitz. Thank you for joining us here on this very cold early Tuesday morning.
Yeah, it was a lot nicer yesterday.
Yeah. It's supposed to get nice later today, though. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees this afternoon.
I was loving that weather the other day.
I know. It's like winter coat weather in the morning, board shorts and t-shirt in the afternoon. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah. But did you hear, today is actually registration day for classes. Not for you because you're a grad student, but for me.
That is true. Yeah, mine was yesterday.
Yeah. So flyers, make sure that you're up right now so that you can register. I think it's 8 a.m. So you better wake up with us. You better wake up with us.
Well, let's wake up today, you and I, by checking out our latest trending topics.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. It's time.
Our favorite time. Our favorite time. There's a lot of stuff on social media over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Like a lot. Did you see Taylor Swift?
I did.
We'll get into that later.
All right. Let's see topic number one, please, if we can. Oh, yes. This is one of mine. And yeah, as we well established on this show already, I am a very big hockey fan. And so the reigning Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights over the weekend ended up going to the White House and paying Joe Biden a visit, as they do. I think most hockey teams get invited. I think every team for the past couple years has gone. Mm-hmm. So great to see that Joe Biden's continuing that tradition. And he looks like a natural with that hockey stick. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. He's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
Get him some skates, man.
Ready to go out there and fight. You know, he's got it going on.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, but I love when that's like a tradition. I don't know how or when that started, but like that all the teams will go there and like be invited. I like that. That's
it's
kind
only
of like
the National Hockey League, because you know, like I know the winning team, you know, in the NFL they'll go, but every team.
Well, I mean, whoever wins is who gets to go there.
I feel like I've seen other teams there too that haven't won in the past, but.
I don't know.
I don't know if I'm right or
I don't know
wrong.
what you're looking at.
Well, did you see your boy, Connor?
Connor.
Isn't it Connor
Bedard? Yeah.
Yeah, your boy.
Like who? Yeah. No, I did over the weekend.
Yeah,
he had a great game down in Florida. I actually had a buddy who lives down in Florida now who was there to witness it. So
lucky
it was a great fun time. You know, hockey's back in Chicago.
Hockey
I love it.
Is back. Well, let's see what else we've got.
All right.
Oh, did you see they picked out the tree? Rockefeller Center now has their Christmas tree, and it's going to be lit. So it's there, but it's not lit. It's going to be lit on the 29th.
Okay.
So look at that thing. I think it was found, and I think this might have been upstate this year, upstate New York. But I mean, I love when they pick that tree out. That's like the biggest. That's the greatest tradition to me, and it's always so pretty. Have you ever been to New York?
I have not.
Oh, you gotta go. It's New York, and during Christmas time is just amazing. It's so pretty, and it's the best time of year. So.
Yeah, it really is. It's the most wonderful time of year. Right?
Oh, absolutely. Good one. The dad jokes coming
It
back.
is, right?
Yeah.
But here at Lewis, we have our very own tree lighting ceremony,
we do.
too. Did you know that?
Outside of North Hall.
Yep, outside of North Hall. I believe that's on the 29th or the 30th this month.
Yeah.
Where
it's after Thanksgiving.
President Livingston will be out there and giving everyone the how do you do with the lights and welcome the new winter season. So hopefully we'll have some snow this year in December. I feel like the past couple of years we had snow on Halloween, but we're not going to have it in December, which is kind of unfortunate. But
yeah, that's all right. I don't really need it again. Not for a while.
I'm ready. I like the snow. I love the snow. All right, tweet number 2 or topic number 2, I guess, if we can.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Here we go.
Bring the dad joke back. We were off last week from the dad joke.
Don't
you worry.
Yep.
But we're already back. You're a waitress, right? I guess you're not a waitress.
Yeah.
But
so,
how do you
I'll
can
ask.
All right.
How did you find your steak, sir?
Well, I just looked next to the potatoes.
Oh my.
And there it was.
Oh man.
I mean, come on.
I guess.
That is hilarious.
That was kind of funny. If somebody said that to me, I'm actually serving, I don't even know what my response would be. I'd probably laugh for my tip, but I don't know.
Next time I'm going to say that just for you because that is.
I'll be sure to never ask then. That was a good one. How do you find these? I've always do you just
the page, Dads Say Jokes. Yep, it's a lot of the same pages. But don't worry, next week we have a humdinger for next week. So.
You already have the next week?
I already do. I already sent it to the technical director, Tony. It's already in the bag, ready to go. It's from a different page next week, so it's already. I'm already amping this one up. So
All
tune in
right.
next week for
heard
dad
it
joke
here.
of the semester. I think
You're not going to want to miss it.
No, you're not.
Maybe. All right, let's see what else we've got. All right, so I'm a big women's basketball fan, college women's basketball to be
Okay.
specific. So LSU and UConn, they dropped out of the top 6 in the latest poll, which is kind of crazy because LSU lost one of their, I think it was their first game of the season. And they have all this star power on their team, Haley Van Leeth, and they also have Angel Reese. And they lost. And you start to wonder if it's because they have too many good stars. And then UConn with Paige Buchers, they also dropped out. So it's kind of like this new dynasty of like women's basketball. South Carolina. South Carolina is my pick to go all the way. They've been killing it. I mean, I think they scored almost 100 points in their past 2 matches, which is like really crazy.
Yeah.
So they're my pick.
So it said poll.
Yeah.
Can you just clarify? Is that that's like a ranking, or
Yeah,
how does
so like
how
the
does that
ranking
work?
for women's basketball, just like they do in like every sport. So
Right.
like football has the same, college football.
Right,
I don't even know who's left.
I don't either.
I'm not really following it anymore.
Okay, interesting.
Yep.
Good to get that update. I appreciate that. All right, well, if we can have I think we're on to our TikTok now,
We
right?
are.
We're at
One of
TikTok
these
time.
little
TikTok time.
Everything's on wheels here.
All right,
Even the people.
so
Wow.
One of these little
I'm going to talk
trams
over
will
this
bring
one a
us
little
right
bit,
to the
but
main
this
entrance
is
of the whole
what Disney World used to look, or Disneyland used to look like, I guess, back in the 50s.
Wow.
First of all, I used to think when I was younger, I don't know if I was the only person who thought this, but way back yonder in the before time, right? That I used to think that literally everything was in black and white.
Oh my god.
You see all the old videos and the pictures.
So like color didn't exist in the world, basically? Or-
Right. Well, no, you just look around and then, as cameras evolved, wow, colors are starting to get more vibrant.
Oh,
How does that work?
gosh.
But did you see those trolleys though?
Yeah.
Those were like
They
throwbacks.
Yeah, they have like a similar, it's not really a trolley, it's more of like an actual big train now at Disney. And
Okay.
I go there frequently since I go to California a lot. But that was amazing. I love looking and seeing how things have changed over time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm an avid monorail enthusiast,
Oh,
so I'm a big. I just go to Disneyland just to ride around on the monorail.
Yep. Those are
And
fun.
I don't even get off. I just stay on the monorail
Yeah.
all day.
There's
just because
much
I love
more.
monorails so
Yeah.
much. And they're the greatest thing ever.
You should try some rides though.
The
some real
transportation
ones.
of the future, right there, the
Oh, yeah.
monorail. So,
The food is good at Disney. You got to get off and try the food.
well, if it's
Trust
not
me.
not on the monorail, it won't be happening.
Well, you're missing out then. But let's see what else we've got. I think I've got a pretty good TikTok this week. Oh, yeah. We're all about hockey and all about skating,
Oh, yes.
right? Look at him.
Hot dog, look at that.
Look at how happy he is. He's got the puck in his mouth and everything. So that was Drake, the pup star. He is just a big hockey fan, I guess. Look at how happy he is.
He
I
is.
love golden retrievers.
Yes.
I want to get one so badly. My boyfriend has one, and like I feel like all Goldens are just so joyous no matter what they do.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, they're just so cute.
I think the golden retriever has been like the gold standard of dogs
It
for
has.
me ever since I was younger. I've always
feel like for everyone.
every time anyone's like, what kind of dog do you want?
A
Golden
golden.
retriever.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They're just
Right.
so helpful,
They
so
are.
cute.
They're
and
just
he's so happy.
A
He
ball
can
of
ice
joy.
skate.
Yeah, and he's a hockey fan. I mean,
know.
you can't get much better than that.
No,
Come
that's
on
your
now.
favorite type of person, favorite type of dog, I guess.
Yeah, right? Come on.
Well,
Well, up next week, we'll share some of our feel-good stories of the week to hopefully brighten your day a little bit on this nice cold, as we've
yeah.
talked about.
I'm feeling bright though.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm awake,
Yeah. I mean, Thanksgiving coming up,
I know, right?
almost break time.
Yeah, and then right after that, before you know it, it's already Christmas time.
It does come very fast. Like, I don't know, finals week, you just have to push through and then you're there.
Yeah, then you're ready to go. All right, well, some of us have found some of these painted seashells on the beach in Sanibel. So let me introduce you to the shell fairies behind it all. But
Oh, wow.
each shell fairy has their own style. The Sanibel shell fairies are a group of people who paint and hide seashells for other people to discover and enjoy. Wow, look at those shells.
Beautiful.
While these shells are beautiful, you don't have to be an artist to join in on the fun. All you have to do is find the shells, paint them, and then hide them on Sanibel Beach for the beachgoers to find. There is a note on the back of each shell letting them know where they can post their shell finds to. Wow. I don't know. Have you? I haven't really been to the beach long enough to like discover enough shells. Have you, I mean, are you a beach walker?
Oh yeah, I'm a big beach goer. My family's originally from New York, and we every year used to go to a beach called Fire Island, and they have really great shells and sand dollars specifically.
Oh yeah.
So those are always really, really cool to find as a kid. And then we always painted the shells, but we wouldn't like leave them for people to find all cute. We would try to take people's money. So we'd stand on the dock and we'd be like, look at this beautiful seashell, $5. And
$5.
people were like, you're cute, you know? So I made a business out of it.
Yeah, I like that. Well, business venture capitalist right there.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, that was beautiful. I mean, I love seeing that. I wish we had a little bit more warmer weather so we could go do that.
Yeah, right? Can you imagine like walking on Lake Michigan and be like, wow, look at that shell that obviously
Shivering.
is from the lake, you know. It's got ice on it. Let me knock the ice off.
You'd have to bring like an ice pick, get
right?
it out of there.
Go prospecting for some
I
shells.
love it. But guess what else today is, because it's a really cool day, it's actually time to honor a popular American snack because it's National Pickle Day.
Oh,
so
gosh.
Pickles Special Day has now been celebrated for more than 70 years. 70 years.
Wow.
And guess what? Americans eat more than 5 million pounds of pickles each year.
5 million?
5 million. And whether accompanied with a sandwich or chopped up as a relish, pop open a jar of your favorite type of pickles today. They may be spicy, sweet, or tart. And don't forget to post a photo to social media using the hashtag National Pickle Day because it's National Pickle Day. I'm going to definitely, I don't know, what's my favorite type of pickle? Do you have a favorite type?
Well, first of all, I ask for things without the pickle, right?
No.
But there was a hat in that video we
And you
just
want the
watched.
hat?
There was a nice pickle hat that I think I could rock.
Yeah, you could be
I don't
all
know.
right.
What's your favorite kind of pickle?
Probably dill pickles, like a regular pickle
Classic.
girl. Yeah.
Classic.
I don't know why people don't like pickles. What's wrong with that?
See, whenever I have a bite of a pickle, I always think it's going to taste different than it does. You know, I'm a huge fan of salt and vinegar chips.
Okay.
So every time I have a pickle, I'm like, oh, it's going to taste like salt and vinegar. No, it does not. And then now if I have it like on a sandwich or something, all I taste is the pickle. You know, because it's not like SpongeBob. SpongeBob forgot the pickles, but the pickles.
You're always going SpongeBob. I love it.
I love SpongeBob.
I love
Who doesn't love
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob?
I
Come on.
do. Oh, that's funny. I don't know. I'll probably try to celebrate today, but there's this whole pickle festival where I'm from. Like everything is pickle, and I went with my best friend over the summer, and it was amazing. Like
Wow. Did
fried
they have
pickles.
pickle hats?
Oh yeah, they had pickle everything, pickle swag, like just everywhere. People were wearing T-shirts, like full suits. It's a big day.
It's a big deal.
People. That was a good one. That one will make me laugh. All right. I hope you guys have had enough. I can't take any more dad jokes today.
Well, I mean, what we could talk about a little bit is your favorite holiday tradition and mine. And my new one, anyway, is grabbing a blanket, a hot drink, and the television remote. This might be the job for you.
Oh
I think you're not even ready for this.
I'm not.
CableTV.com is looking for a chief of cheer to watch 25 Christmas movies in 25 days. First of all, that sounds amazing.
Oh, I would love that.
The chosen candidate has to keep track of each flick and rank them based on nostalgia, heartwarming, storytelling, and holiday cheer. For their work, the chief of cheer will get this, $2,500. $2,500 plus a year subscription to 7 different streaming services.
Oh my gosh, you get paid and you get services.
Right? The best part is there's no list to stick to. The winner gets to pick their favorite holiday movie, whether that's a Hallmark rom-com, an animated classic, or an action thriller like Die Hard. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I don't even know. Maybe?
No, I don't know.
CableTV.com is accepting applications through their website on December 1st.
So they only pick one, or how does this work now?
Well, it's the chief of cheer. So to be the chief of cheer, like in the Grinch, or the holiday cheermeister in the Grinch, there's only one. Of course, you got to wear your lederhosen as well. Well, that's not true, but I would wear my lederhosen while watching the Christmas movies. I mean, but 25 Christmas movies in 25 days for $2,500.
I would do that without the payment.
Right?
How do I sign up for this? Never mind registering for classes today.
You're
gonna
going to
sign up
TV.com.
CableTV.com. Never mind.
Yeah, right? I want to watch some Christmas movies.
$2,500.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Ooh, you put me on the spot.
I know. It's
I
not Die
love-
Hard, because you better not say Die Hard.
I love A Christmas Story.
Okay.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Classic.
It's a
Shoot your eye out, kid.
classic.
Yeah, I actually have a matching pair of those pink
Do you?
pajamas.
The
yeah.
pink bunny? No.
I do.
Oh my. Bunny, Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got to go with elf for mine. I also have a full elf costume that I'll just wear,
You
to
have
the
costumes
store.
for everything.
I'm a big costume guy. When I was up until about 6 months ago, I'd wear my Buzz Lightyear costume to the grocery store.
Oh, wow.
You don't even know how to respond to that.
Well, Elf is hitting theaters. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. I'm talking
Go to
about
theaters.
excited. I already busted out the tights. I'm ready to go. I've got my hat.
You're dressing up and everything?
I'm ready. I'm dressing up. I'm ready to go.
That's definitely acceptable. I am excited to see you there. So. All right, well, we'll be right back because we have a very special guest today.
All right.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
So today I'm here with the Flyer newspaper's editor-in-chief, Julia Lesnicki. Julia is one of the heads behind the Lewis University's newspaper. So welcome, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, I hope you're enjoying that cold weather.
Oh yeah, gotta love it, Chicago.
Yeah, but it is a very busy time of year, so I know that the Flyers probably working really hard. I heard that you guys have been having some late nights.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely do.
So to start, I just am wondering how many volumes of the Flyer are there, and what does each volume consist of?
So we have 46 volumes total. This is our 46th volume this semester. And we have 5 issues per semester for each volume. I know that's kind of confusing,
Yeah.
but so basically 5 issues each semester.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved? Because I know that you're not really a journalism major, but I know that
imposter.
now you're the editor-in-chief, so how'd you get there?
So I actually started as opinions editor, in 2022. And my friend just told me, we're hiring, you should join, and I wanted to get more involved on campus. So I applied and had an interview, and here I am. And I just was promoted to managing editor, and then editor-in-chief this semester.
Wow, that's amazing that
Yeah.
you worked your way up so quick.
Yeah, it's fun. I
But
love
yeah,
it.
I mean, the Flyer just seems like such a great time, and you guys
yeah.
do so much hard work around campus to kind of get that news out. So I heard that there's some special editions of the Flyer
There
lately.
is, yes.
Could you tell me about some of those and what they've been in the past?
Yeah, so we have a special edition that's coming out in December, on December 6th, and it's going to be called Lives of Lewis. And what it really is about is just faculty and staff and students and how their lives have been impacted by Lewis and how they have impacted Lewis. So it's kind of just a lot of their background stories. My specific person I'm writing about is a faculty, and he has been working here for 30 years and has 6 Degrees from Lewis
Oh,
alone.
wow.
So, but I won't tell you his name. You'll have to read it.
Oh, I love that. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It's like the inside scoop of all of our
Yeah.
fellow Flyers.
Yeah,
Do
exactly.
you guys like follow them around and like wear sunglasses? Or
No. We just go ahead and interview them right
Nice.
there.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, and then we have every April 1st for April Fools, we have The Liar. I love that edition.
Yeah,
it's a
me too.
satirical edition. Yeah, it's great. It's so funny. The stories we come up with are hilarious. We have ads that are like adopted deer on campus. So it's just so fun to be more creative in that aspect.
Yeah, and I hear some people actually do believe some of the
yeah,
stories
they
during
do.
the Liars.
Oh
so.
yeah, for 100%. People will come up to me and be like, "Hey, is this true?" And I'm like, "No, there's
You
like
cannot
a
adopt a deer.
exactly, exactly. There's a disclaimer, so read the
good.
disclaimer."
Yeah, not everyone reads those.
No.
so. But for the traditional editions, what is that publication process like? How long is it?
Yeah, so they're long nights. We have layout nights every Thursday not every Thursday, but every Thursday we'll have an edition coming out. We have online articles coming out weekly, and those are honestly probably the best part because they're really laid back and you just get to write about whatever you want for your section. But the print articles are for each different section, you kind of have to just come up with whatever is going on relevant for today. And the layout nights are long. We get there at 6 p.m. and we leave at midnight. Sometimes the latest I've stayed was 2 a.m.
Wow.
So it could be a long process, but throughout the week we're editing and making sure everything is approved and all the story ideas are good. So yeah.
That's great. And you were telling me earlier some of the segments, I want to call them, of the paper. So
Yeah.
you mentioned there's music and sports. And so what
Right.
are all of
So
those?
there's different sections. It's tempo, news, opinions, sports, and campus life. So news kind of can be anything from world news to news on campus. Tempo is the music and movies and books and what's coming out in theaters. Our tempo editor right now, she loves to go to the movie theater.
Oh,
so
I do too.
They're great. They're great stories. I
Yeah.
love it. Campus life is more about events going on campus and what we can do to get students more involved. And opinions is where I started, so I kind of have a soft spot for
Yeah.
opinions.
Oh, I bet.
And you can write anything for opinions, really, just making sure it's relevant to today. And sports is just kind of what sports are in season. We do preseason sports too, stories on that. We have a player spotlight as well,
Oh,
and
great.
sports recaps. So yeah.
That sounds amazing. I know I would love the tempo. Is that it?
Yeah,
I
Tempo.
would love
Oh,
that
yeah,
one. I
Tempo
love
is-
the movies, the music, all of it. So.
And you can put your opinion on that too. So
Ooh,
it's definitely
perfect,
like
yeah.
a good mix of opinions.
Yeah, I'll have to grab the flyer this
You
week.
will,
so
yeah.
I can read up on it. But so how does a student who wants to get involved do so? And I know you guys are probably full since it's mid-year, but
Yeah, so we are always honestly looking for writers, but we are a full staff right now. If you wanted to be a contributor, you can also get college credit
Oh, wow.
for it. So it's really great to either be paid or get college credit.
Absolutely.
But if you just go on our website and then you can just Google the Lewis Flyer newspaper and it'll pop up and you can hit contact us and you can email either me or our faculty advisor Haley and we'll send you an application to fill out. So yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I might, if I wasn't leaving, I would have checked it out, but don't have too much long left here. So how can students read the newspaper if they're on campus or off campus? How can they grab it?
On campus is really nice because they're everywhere. They're all over the campus. There's stands everywhere. They're on tables. And we actually have a new edition coming out tomorrow, so be sure to check
Perfect.
that out.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that one. That one's going to be really good. And the stories are really strong. But we have a website as well, and we post stories on there that aren't even in the printed versions, which is really nice to get a different taste of everything. And we put the PDF versions also on there. So, and you can look back at all the past PDF versions that we've had that for our print versions. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, I have a lot of catching up to do, so that's perfect for
Definitely.
me.
Yeah.
And it's great that you can pretty much access it anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Well, Julia, thank you so much for joining us here today
course.
and telling us
Thank
about all
you
the
so
hard
much
work you
for
do with the
having
flyer.
me.
Everyone, go grab a copy, read up on it. You can get it anywhere. Well, thank you, and we'll be right back.
Greatest rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child who was 17 at the time.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
And we're back. Logan, what you got there?
Oh, well, I just happen to have the latest edition of the flyer. The newest edition's coming out tomorrow, so you can catch that all over campus, as we just heard about from Julia. And they have a crossword in here. I didn't know they did a campus crossword. You believe that?
Oh, perfect. We've got something to do after this.
I know, right? I'm excited.
Well, that is it for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Good Morning Lewis.
Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next week. Have a great rest of your week. Make sure you register if it's your time to register. We don't want you to miss out on that. And next week's Thanksgiving, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, see you next
guys.
week.